Hi, and welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Ali Navarro, nutrition chef with Greener Planet. And today, I'm going to teach you how to make a simple, sweet, peachy green smoothie. So stay tuned and learn how to make this. Our first ingredient will be 1 peach. Our peach is going to be a good source of fiber, so it's going to be really good for your digestive system. Also a good source of vitamin C, going to be good for your immune system, and it's going to keep you from getting sick. So our peach, I went ahead and cut it up already. I went and cut around the seed since the seed is in the middle. I'm gonna go ahead and toss this into my blender. So that is the first step of our smoothie. So now that I have my peach, let's move on to our next ingredient. Our second ingredient will be 1 cup of frozen mango chunks. Our mango's gonna have a good source of folate, which is needed by the body to make DNA. It's gonna have another good source of vitamin B6, which is good for brain development, and vitamin C. So it's gonna be really good for your immune system. I already have my mangoes measured out right here. You can go ahead and use fresh or frozen mangoes. I wanted to add frozen just because I have fresh peaches already, and this will help make it a thicker consistency. Go ahead and toss that in there. And now that we have our second ingredient, let's move on to our next. Our next ingredient will be 1 handful of spinach. Our spinach is gonna be a good source of vitamin A, which is good for your eyesight and your skin. And it's gonna be a good source of vitamin K, which is needed for blood clotting, and it's gonna be good for your bones as well. And vitamin C. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my handful of spinach. And the great thing, you don't have to use spinach, you could use any green. So you could add kale if you would like as well. And you can add as much spinach as you would like. Make it nice and green. This is a great way to incorporate any veggies that you don't like to normally eat by themselves. Spinach, a great one to add into your smoothie. So now that I have my spinach in here, let's move on to our next ingredient. Our next ingredient will be 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. Our chia seeds is gonna be a good source of omega-3 fatty acids, which is gonna be good for your brain and your heart. This is gonna be a booster for our smoothie today. You could add flax seeds if you would like, or any other boosters. I'm gonna put my 1/2 tablespoon aside. Go ahead and close this, and we'll move on to our liquid now. For our liquid, I'll be using 1.5 cups of rice milk. Our rice milk is gonna be a good source of vitamin A, vitamin B12, which is good for healthy red blood cells, calcium, which builds strong bones, and vitamin D, which helps calcium build the strong bones in your body. I went ahead and measured out my 1.5 cups so I can pour it in here. You can use any liquid that you would like. I just have rice milk right here on hand, so you could use water, coconut water, regular milk. Oops, I'm making a mess here. So this is just a good source if you don't have cow's milk or any dairy. It's a good option right here. So now that we got our liquid, let's add our sweetener. Our last step is adding 1 tablespoon of honey. Now honey is optional, but I wanted it in my smoothie just to add a little bit more sweetness to it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab my tablespoon, toss it to here. I'm over here making a mess. That is okay when you're making something in the kitchen. All right, so now that I have my honey, go ahead, put our lid back on, and then I'm gonna twist the cap onto a blender cup, and we could go ahead and start blending. And here we have our peachy green smoothie. I hope you enjoyed watching me create this simple recipe, as you can drink this in the morning, in the afternoon, or any time of the day. And now that you watch me create this, I challenge you to do the same. But don't forget, be creative, tag us on social media, and I'll see you next time.